Meanwhile, at the Grandview Diner, Noah's putting up bottles of liquor. His sister Kristen came to the bar stool where Noah is, and he turned and saw his sister there. Hey, how's it going? Quite well, I suppose. Did you see Rachel or Samuel? That's what I want to talk to you about. We gotta make certain that they're safe at all times. Yeah? And how are we supposed to do that? Rachel and Samuel are on their way as we speak, and we're gonna fill them in. Okay. Meantime, I'm gonna get ready for work. And as Kristen head to the back. Meanwhile, at the Grandview High School, Jeff is walking down the hall. Till Bobby pull him in the empty classroom and close the door. Mate, what's the big deal of you doing that? Shut up! Easy, Bobby. And as Tracy came out from the closet to where they are, and Jeff and Bobby saw her. How the hell did you manage to get out? I'm on bail. But more importantly, I think it's time you and I have words. I have nothing to say to you. And as Jeff turned and head out, but Bobby blocked him from leaving. Too bad, because I do. Meanwhile, at the Grandview Plaza Hotel in Melissa and Adam's suite, Melissa is asleep. And as she turned over and put her arm, but felt nothing, causing her to open her eyes and saw no one there. And as she sat up, and soon saw Adam looking at the pendant by the window. What is it? And as Adam turned and saw his wife awoken. There's something about this pendant I received from this wedding box. You mean the gift from the person who wouldn't reveal their name? Yeah, I'm guessing Tracy must have gave me this for a reason. It's probably one of her tactics. And as Adam came back and sat in bed next to his wife, and as she saw encrypted writing on it. What does that mean? Oh my God. And as he saw the writing, even though it's written in a different language, I know exactly what it says. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Taylor's room, Ryder came in and closed the door and went to where Taylor is and saw her who's still unresponsive. And as he got a chair and put it by her bed, and as he sat down and began looking at her. How the hell did it get to this point? And as Ryder has a flashback of him making love to Taylor. Soon the flashback ends with Amber coming in and closing the door. And Ryder turned and noticed her. Did not make it quite clear, and as he got up and faced her. Yeah. What troubles me is, and as Amber came to where they are, why is it that I find you in here out of all places? Look, a lot has happened. Yeah, I can see that. I want to know what's going on between you two. Meanwhile, in the waiting room area, Allison, Jeremy, Ricky, and Max are talking. Look, why don't you two lot go home? I'll be fine. It's obvious. And leave you alone here, Dad? Guess again. Besides, I want to help nail that son of a bitch who tried to kill my mom. I agree, so we're not going anywhere. And as Stephanie approached to where they are, and Jeremy, Ricky, Allison, and Max saw. Hey everybody. And as Jeremy got up and went to where Stephanie is, and arrived, and as they began hugging each other, and pull away. How's your wife? She's in a coma for now. As for your mom, it's a temporary coma, but I don't know. Lucas told me she got knocked out when it happened. I just hope she's alright in the end. Anyways, have you seen my brother Roman? Yeah, he's resting in his room. The thing is, he sort of collapsed on his way back to his room, by the way. Meanwhile, on the other side, Molly came to where Nate, Sheldon, and Carly is. That test won't be back till tomorrow. Let's come back till then. Okay, Anyways, I better be going. Not so fast. You're coming to our house for tonight. Look, as nice and concerned that is, really, I'm gonna have to pass. Molly, if we're gonna be a family, we might as well get to know each other. Come, Molly, let's talk, you and I. And as Cardi led Molly down the hall, and as Nate went to her shoulder is, dude, don't you think you're being a little bit hard on her? Molly is using this tactic to get me into her life, which won't work in the end. Meanwhile, in the hallway, Faith went to the water fountain and took a sip of the water and went back and saw Lucas, who encountered her, Faith, and as they went and hugged each other and pulled back. How are you holding up? So far, best way I can be. I see. What can I do for you? You can, for start, find the bastard who put my mom in hospital. Not to worry. Whoever did this will pay. Meanwhile, in Buffalo, New York, outside the Kingsman Park, Lauren is sitting on a chair looking at the picture of her parents on her iPad. Till Daniel came and sat by her, and as she noticed him. How are you holding up? I really don't see the logic of us keep doing this. We can't just give up yet. To what end, Daniel? Obviously, they don't want to be found at all. What good is giving up towards a lot? Because at this point, I really don't give a damn anymore. Meanwhile, at the Grandview Diner, Rachel and Samuel came in. I don't get it. Who are we meeting? Not to worry. I'm quite certain Tracy's not done with us. And as Noah came to where they are, and Rachel and Samuel saw him, Noah McKinley, we didn't know, yeah, just moved back here. Anyways, let's go to the office. And as Noah led Rachel and Samuel towards the back, and as they went in the hallway, soon they arrived at the office. And as they all went in, with Noah closing the door, and as he went to the desk and faced Rachel and Samuel. So what's going on, Noah? The reason to why my sister and I are here is to warn you two about the danger that might be coming. Wait, did you say your sister? Yeah, she'll be here momentarily. What danger do you mean? I'm talking about the Haters family. Meanwhile, in the dining room, Kristen's looking at a book. To Brandon came and sat with her. Are they here? Yeah, Noah's briefing them as we speak. Soon, I'm gonna be back there to talk with them as well. You think they heed the warning? Let's just hope so. Oi, there's nothing to worry about, Dad. And as Kristen looked at him while closing her book, we barely made it on that plane, and I'm quite certain we were followed. We are a united family that will win against that family of whatever games they try to throw at us. Meanwhile, at the Grandview High School in the classroom, Jeff is facing Bobby at the door with Tracy behind him. And as Jeff turned and faced Tracy, what the hell do you want? That's simple. I want you to end things with Vanessa. You came to my school and it's Jeff went to where Tracy is, just to tell me to break up with my girlfriend. I didn't study that, did I? No, I didn't. And I should do that. Why? Clearly, you don't have the power to revoke my scholarship. Wrong, because she can. And it's Bobby King and stand by Tracy. Dude, where the hell have you been? I haven't seen you for a long while. Wow, now you seem to give a damn after everything? You see, he told me what you did. After you promised him after you joined the football team that your friendship wasn't gonna change. But it did when you got popular and your mates told you to leave him. That's why he's with me. Because it seems to me you didn't give a damn at all. So that's why you decided to join her side? Trust me, dude, that's the least of your worries. So unless you want to work a minimum job flipping burgers at most, you'll break up with Vanessa. Unless you want help. Meanwhile, at the Grandview Plaza Hotel in Melissa and Adam's suite in the bedroom, Melissa and Adam are sitting in bed talking. Is that possible? Yeah. It says, all will be revealed in which what lies ahead. What is that supposed to mean? I don't know. But ever since I saw this yesterday, and it's Adam's iPhone beeps, and he got it and saw it's a text. What's going on? Read this, and as Adam gave Melissa his iPhone. Your first task as a married couple is to, you know what? I am tired of her games. And as Melissa got up and got her robe on. I don't think that text was from Tracy. What do you mean? Look closer at it. And as Melissa looked at the text again and saw a symbol on it. Oh my God. That's the same symbol that's on that pendant you're holding. Exactly. And as Adam showed her the golden pendant. I really have a bad feeling about this. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Taylor's room, Amber and Ryder are talking. I don't really owe you a damn thing. Really, Ryder? After everything we share nothing. Why are you being such an ass right now? I told you, I got a lot on my mind right now to be worrying about you. Which you won't tell me, of course. I haven't seen you in a long while, since whenever, and now I find you here with Stephanie's mom? Oh my God. What? I cannot believe I couldn't see this before. You're trying to use her to get back with Stephanie. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, don't you play dumb foul with me. It's obviously she will be the only woman you'll always be in love with. How can I love Stephanie when she's dating Oliver? That don't mean a damn thing, and we all know that. Meanwhile, in the waiting room area, Stephanie, Allison, Jeremy, Ricky, and Max are talking. Don't worry, Roman's gonna be okay along with your mom. Thank you, Max. Max is right. Our moms is gonna pull through. I am so glad you lot are strong-minded. You have to be in times like this. Yeah, and as Stephanie faced Allison, I heard what happened to your husband and all. I am really sorry. Yeah, and it's really gonna pain your mom even more when she finds out. You wanna go for a walk? Sure. And as Alice and Stephanie went and walk away down the hall, while Jeremy, Ricky, and Max continued talking. Damn it! If I just only knew who was Dad. Just stop it. Revenge ain't gonna do my mom any good. He's right. We can't sink to their level, even though we want to so much. Meanwhile, across from them, unbeknownst to them, the mystery killer disguised as a nurse is looking at them at the reception desk. Meanwhile, in the hallway, Faith and Lucas are talking. With everything that's been going about, it really makes me wonder what terror world we live in right now. Oi, no negative stuff. We have to believe no matter what challenges out there, that good will prevail in the end. I see that you're a huge belief in that. My mom taught me that. So I see. You wanna grab a bite to eat? No, I'm not hungry, but I do want to go to the balcony. Sure. And as they head to the balcony door entrance, and as Lucas slid it open, and as Faith stepped outside on the balcony, followed by him, and as they went and looked at the view. Meanwhile, at the Edra Rich Manor in Sheldon's room, Molly is looking out the window. Till Sheldon came back in and closed the door. And she turned and saw him, and he did the same thing. What is it? I'm amazed at what gentleman you can really be. Or is this some sort of twisted game? There's no game, Molly. If you're really true to what you say about our baby, then I really don't see the reason to why you and I aren't spending time together. There is a reason, which is, you're dating Alice? Remember her? To be honest, I really don't think Alice and I have a future, thanks to what we did. I know what's going on and what you're trying to play out. Do you really? Yeah. You're trying to guilt yourself into this and what? Does it remotely look like I'm joking about us? Because clearly I'm not. Meanwhile, outside the house, Carly and Nate are making out. Till she stopped him. What's wrong? Why don't we take this inside? Somebody could see us. Carly, I really think we should tell the world about us. We can't keep doing this forever. I know that. Then why don't we tell them before someone else beats us to it? Meanwhile, in Buffalo, New York, outside the Kingsman Park, Lauren and Daniel are talking. Lauren, you can't let your anger get in the way of finding them. Perhaps you're right. We should be hearing something from Tyler about the tip he found. Somebody supposedly saw them in a flat building downtown Brooklyn. Well, I just hope it's legit and not some bull message. Look, just hear me out here. Have you even thought that they might be forced to give you 4 up in exchange? What the hell could be more valuable than us, Daniel? Tell me really, because I am dying to know the real reason to why my parents decided to walk away. Lashing out on me isn't gonna solve squat, and we both know that. And as Lauren's iPhone rings, and she got it and saw who it is. Aren't you gonna answer that? Meanwhile, at the Grandview Diner in the office, Noah, Rachel, and Samuel are talking. Oh my God. Are they here? No. Chris and I were kidnapped by their henchmen, but we managed to nearly escape by moving here. Did they know that? No. That's why you lot need to be prepared in case they do show up unexpectedly. Where's your sister? She's talking to my dad. I know she'll be in here, but they're still talking at the moment. I haven't had the chance to say thank you for saving my daughter's life. We all did what we could, but I'm glad I can help. Right. Let's go. I think I might have an idea. Meanwhile, in the front dining room area, Kristen and Brandon are talking. I practically lost my entire life because of them. Hey, don't draw on that. You're right, Dad. I should be grateful to having you, Mom, Lucas, and Noah all in my life. And as Noah, Rich, and Samuel came to where they are, and Kristen and Brandon saw, I trust that you feel, yeah, thank you for the warning. We need to prepare a battle plan should they come here, and I think we should do that at home. Good call. Noah and I will follow to support you lot. And as they all got up and left, all except Brandon. Meanwhile, at the Grandview High School in the classroom, Tracy, Bobby, and Jeff are talking. Dude, I don't need your help in breaking up with my girlfriend. Seems you do, because you're gonna be too weak-minded to do the deed yourself. Can you just back off my love life? Like I said, I'm in control here. And you know what? I heard that you have a twin brother named Andrew. The one who likes to be a womanizer and sleep with every woman on the planet. I'm surprised that he hasn't saw her yet. You leave my family out of this. I'm talking about Andrew, and it doesn't take much to restrain him. We call the shots in case you're unaware. Yeah? And what out of curiosity are you two going to, Jeff? I should really think about my future in playing pro. Dude, what's it to you? Well, considering that your team picked on me, literally, when I told them to back up, that's not the point. Now, we're gonna go on a little trip. Meanwhile, at the Grandview Plaza Hotel, Melissa and Adam suite in the bedroom, Melissa and Adam are talking. Look, let's not worry ourselves about this. That symbol is what worries me, Adam. Not to mention we're being told how to start our marriage. Oh, well, Tracy's not in control of our lives. We are. And as Adam came and sat next to his wife back in bed, what are you gonna do about that pendant? I don't know, but I think it's something. And as Adam put the pendant on, causing him to have a glimpse at the future, and as he saw someone lying on the floor in a pool of blood, and as the vision ended with Melissa sent someone for her husband. Adam, are you okay? Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Taylor's room, Amber and Ryder are talking. Amber, I've already told you I want nothing to do with you. I just cannot believe what an ass you are. Sitting up in here, you wouldn't understand. You're right. I don't understand or know why the hell my boyfriend decided to break up with me for his ex. It never seems to cross me mind at all. Can you please do one? Fine. If you love her so much, this isn't whether I love Stephanie or save the drama for someone who actually gives a damn. And as Amber turned and went and left the room. Meanwhile, in a waiting room, Stephanie Allison came back to where Jeremy, Ricky, and Max is, who saw them. How's everything? Not changed, if that's what you mean. Look, Dad. I feel the same way you do, but we can't fight back. So, based on what you lot saying is, I should just sit back and do nothing while your mother is no dad. Make no mistake when I say this. Whoever did this to my mom will pay. I just cannot believe how people could be such in a hurry to go nowhere. That's how this town is built on. I would say something must be done, but there's no point. Overall, we have to be strong. By the way, Allison, I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah, Corey was an amazing husband who was murdered. Oh my God. Yeah, he collapsed when I left, and there's gotta be more to why he died. Meanwhile, across from them, the mystery killer disguised as a nurse is looking at them at the reception desk. Meanwhile, on the balcony, Faith and Lucas are talking. You can't punish yourself for what's happened. I just feel so damn helpless and I'm angry for it. Let me tell you something. 5 years ago, before I met Crystal, I lost my wife in a deadly train accident. I just consumed myself with so much grief that I nearly killed myself in the process. What happened? My parents sent me to a place for treatment, but point of the matter is, don't let this in any way tear you up. Now I know your mom's a strong fighter who will prevail. You're absolutely right. Thank you. And as Faith turned and began hugging Lucas, which resulted in him hugging her as he held her. Meanwhile, at the Edgewood Rich Manor in Sheldon's room, Molly and Sheldon are talking. Wow, I would never imagine what? That I care because I do very much about you and our soon-to-be baby. Well, I just want you to know that no matter what happens between us, I want our child to be safe. And it will be. And as Molly's iPhone rings, I'm gonna go to the store so you can answer to whoever that is. And as Sheldon went and left the room. And as Molly went and got her iPhone that was ringing and answering. Did my test results came in? Yeah. I let him know. Okay, bye. And as Molly hung up, and went and sat on Sheldon's bed. And as she lay down on it, I guess I'm gonna see if I'm really gonna be with the man I was destined to be with. Meanwhile, in Carly's room, Carly and Nate are making out in bed till they pull away. This sneaking around really feels good now that you think about it. Where did that come from? Well, obviously, you and I aren't gonna say nothing to anyone about this. I really don't give a damn if anyone knows, because you've been the best thing that's happened to me. I like to think I am, you know, with me being irresistible and all. Shut up! You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, outside from that, you and your parents are the only family I have left, and I really don't want to lose that. Lucky for you, it won't happen. Meanwhile, in New York, outside the Kingsman Park, Lauren and Daniel are talking while her iPhone is still ringing. And as she finally got it, hello? Yeah, I understand. Don't worry, I'm fine. Alright. And as Lauren hung up, what's wrong? That was my brother Tyler. He told me our parents left town a couple hours ago. You think that they discovered that you and Tyler came? Either way, why would they do a runner even if they know? Maybe there's more to this. Other than not giving a damn, I'm really not surprised. Lauren, I understand how angry you are in all this. Angry? That's a statement. I am furious. My older brother Casey is lying in the hospital and my parents don't give a damn. They abandoned him along with me, Tyler, and Alex, and I refuse to accept that this might be some midlife journey they might endure. I really want to go home and forget this whole nightmare. And as Lauren got up, followed by Daniel, and as they face each other, no matter what happens, I am by your side. Thank you. And as they begin hugging each other,